Hello fellow traders, it's Rafał Zuchowicz and welcome to my channel. Long time no see, but today I have something very special for you. I have a very nice analysis of Ethereum as well as Bitcoin. So if you are into crypto, stick to this analysis. If you are into technical analysis, stick to this video. I will tell you straight away how I see Ethereum and how I see Bitcoin. If you want to watch it, you can stick to the end, so I will tell you why. If you don't, I will give you my target straight away. So Ethereum 2662. I think we will fall up to 2662, so over $1,300 below current price. With Bitcoin, I will show you today why I think we might get all the way to 29,000. And now let's have a look at the charts and let's run some calculations. So here we are. This is Ethereum, as you can see, Ethereum to American dollar. 1 hour chart. It's Kraken. It's not Binance, it's not Coinbase, it's Kraken. Other might look slightly different, but this is Kraken. Ichimoku chart, the regular settings, 2652 and 9 for Tenkan. So what do we have? We have left shoulder, we have a head, right shoulder, and now actually we should draw this right shoulder on yesterday's top, because what happened? We got this level 3,500 that was beautifully retested once and a second time. So there is a triple bottom at this point. Triple bottom and a massive reaction yesterday on 1 hour chart. We went from this 3,500 all the way to almost 4,200. So over $600 in one day, in a one straight move. But still, I will show you in a second on a daily chart why this movement happened and why I think we will be falling. So if this formation, this head and shoulders will work out, we can put this shoulder as something that should be here and stick to, let's just not move our Fibo. This is quite important, it stays where it is. Okay, so left, right, head. And now we can see that there is a capitulation. Yes, the chart, the price is falling. We got back into Kumo, Tenkan, the Chikou will be closing in a second below the price, most likely. And we can see that price is falling. So the formation is very, very strong. So where can we calculate the target? So all we need to do is measure this movement from that point. So once we do it, we will get the target at more or less this yellow line, so 2,662 actually, and this level is as well sort of confirmed by the previous resistance. So there is the harmony of the market. We have a massive movement up, very nice pullback, correction, you name it, and now we need to retest it. So this is a perfect scenario because our target E, so 1-to-1 of the first impulse, is laying exactly here. So that would be the beauty of the market, the beauty of the technical analysis, should it work. So something to observe. Very interesting fact, this is the overbalance. So this pullback right now, what we have in the market, usually we have the corrections, and if at some point we will have the bigger correction than previously, especially when it's a third one or fourth one, fifth one, then that means the market most likely will reverse. And that's what happened 2 days ago. So this is a very strong correction. This is the overbalance, but only when we count the value of the dollar. If we count the percentage, it's 1-to-1. So we have exactly the same correction as the previous biggest correction in this movement. Percentage-wise, it's around 34%. So very strong pullback. Now it's very worth observing what will happen further, and I think there might be some nice short selling here opportunity. So let's have a look. If we go to daily chart, what's going on daily chart and how I see it. Let's delete this one for the time being. Let me move it to the sides, and you can see from Ichimoku time theory, we are on a daily chart right now. We can see impulse and correction, 26 days. We know that the 9 and 26, they are Kihon-suchi numbers. So the basic numbers that the whole Ichimoku is created based on. And now again, impulse and correction, 26. So we have a mirroring movement. So what can we expect after 26? We can expect either that there will be an impulse of 26 and then massive pullback, like a finishing movement, or again, impulse and correction and continuation. What happened? We made a new top in 25, so 1 day earlier, and then we have 26 exactly like before. So again, impulse correction with 26 and a massive movement up. What else can we see on this chart? If you know from my course, please watch it. It's completely free. It's on Skillshare. If you go to my website, rafałzuchowicz.com, I will leave the link below this video. To my website. On my website, you can be redirected to Skillshare, or maybe I will leave in the comment section as well. I have 3 free courses over there where I'm teaching about the Ichimoku and as well the formations of candlesticks. So what do we have here? There is a formation, engulfing pattern, bearish engulfing pattern. So we've got the movement up, very strong white candle, and then a massive bearish candle engulfing the whole candle before. We can see before what happened here when we got this previous correction. The same engulfing pattern, movement up, and then engulfing. But this one is even more significant because this candle is much higher than the previous one, and this engulfing is much stronger. Look, there's like 150% of the previous one. So this candle is very strong, and we have the head and shoulders on top of that. So all of that gives me a signal that we might be on a route to 2662. And as well, we can see that we close below Tenkan, which was not happening anytime here. Before, it took 3 days before we closed below, then we moved up. But we need to remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 very strong movement we made from the beginning of this over 3 times. So that's a lot. If we count from this bottom, there was 700 from this correction. Now we are 6 times higher. This is crazy. So after such a movement, the market needs to breathe. That's why I'm a big fan of Ethereum going down. It's nothing wrong. later we can bounce off and go higher. So that's how I see Ethereum for now. But of course, there are still two scenarios. We need to remember about that the possibilities are two. We might still go up. So if we break this top without breaking the bottom, this 3.5, then we might be going up. So we might have again the same scenario as we got before. But if we break below 3.5, then most likely, I mean, this scenario is basically done. The 26 was here, now it will be 7, 8 or 9, so this is not the same anymore, and then most likely we will get to this target. Let's have a look at the Bitcoin as well. Here we are on the Bitcoin charts, and you can see that we are falling massively on the Bitcoin. And my prediction, we can have a quick look, the prediction would be for, again, 1-to-1 from, so this movement laid down from that point, that give us 2,861, around 2,900. This time this is Binance. On Kraken, I think you would get 2,900. And again, what happened? Let's have a look at the time theory. Again, impulse, correction, 25 candles, and now a massive breakthrough. So I was out of Bitcoin already after this candle. This candle was already a signal that Bitcoin is done, that all this movement is finished, that we are not going any higher anymore, that we are facing some strong pullback south, especially that that was April already, and we all know the saying, sell in May and look away. So you know, the big fish, they cannot sell everything at once. They need to do it in days, in weeks, so it takes time. They need to start somewhere, and they actually started already in February. Sell off. We can see that the stops, higher highs, but not much higher highs. So this one is breaking previous low, so we have a reversal. Not much happened at this point. Kijun, you can see that it's not respected. It was for a while here, then there was a breakthrough, break opposite way, so it's not treated with proper respect. It's not bouncing, the price is not bouncing off Kijun as it should, staying up like we have here. There is a close for 1 day, not even 1 day. The second day we are already up, so there was no opening and closing. Then there is a beautiful, respectful movement, and then disrespect for Kijun, and we cannot accept anything like it. If we trade with Ichimoku, so that's the signal for us to sell Bitcoin, and that was the candle. I was actually expecting the day after that we will get out of the Kumo. That was my calculations, but thank you Elon Musk for making things happen 1 day quicker. So that's the tweets of Elon that caused this big fall a bit earlier. So from the technical analysis, we could calculate that today or tomorrow, the latest, we will have the fall, and the tweets of Elon Musk just fit in all of that perfectly. So what we can see now, we can expect now, we can see that the Chikou is getting very close to our Senkou-span B. We might see a little bounce of it and then a further fall, or just close below, and that's it. And then later on some pullbacks. It might be spread a little bit in time, or we might just fall. There might be, let's have a look. If that would be 26 days, 2nd of June, we could reach some targets from this point. Let's see how all of that will fold out. We have a swell counting, so that's 13, 14, so we can expect something on 21st of May as well. So there are few scenarios. We can see bounce of 1272, 1618. There are few levels, especially that if we look at that one, they are all significant for what was happening previously. So we can see there is a previous top here. We might see that the price will fall below, take the stop losses, bounce off, and then make a further fall. So that would be very possible to happen. So that's why, because of what's happening on Bitcoin, because it's so bearish, in my opinion, and obviously, come on, just look at it, this is bearish. That's why I think the Ethereum will fall as well. That, you know, once the Bitcoin is falling like crazy, I don't think Ethereum will continue the growth. So this is my opinion. That's why I'm staying away from any holdings on cryptocurrencies anymore. That's it. The bullish market is over. It was a beautiful market, but enough is enough. So let me know, guys, in the comments in the section below how you see the markets. If you are holding, what's your opinion? Bitcoin to the moon, or Ethereum to the moon, or to the hell? Let me know. I'm very curious. If you are not subscriber to my channel yet, please subscribe, hit the bell button so you'll be notified when I make this analysis. Now I will commit a little bit more soon to this channel, so there will be more content, and let's make money together. Take care, all the best, see you in the next video.